California, and especially the residents in my district, by your culture of complacency.
Thank you, Mr. Hill.
I believe the only way to change the culture of this...
Verbal pyrotechnics and finger-pointing at what's usually a very sedate meeting of the State Public Utilities Commission. Those two state leaders you just heard went head-to-head over the explosive tragedy in San Bruno, which killed 8 people and destroyed dozens of homes. KTVU's consumer editor Tom Vacar live tonight from the blast site with more. Tom?
Well, today, what caused a huge crater and chaos on September the 9th, today led to criticism and an imminent change at the state PUC. The 5-member Lame Duck Public Utilities Commission, already 2 commissioners short, tried to blunt the mounting criticism of being too cozy with pg&e by evoking President Obama's words from last night.
It's our duty to listen to each other more carefully and sharpen our instincts for empathy. Try to reduce the level of vindictiveness and acrimony.
But Peninsula Assemblyman Jerry Hill, whose district includes the deadly San Bruno blast zone, wasn't buying it.
It took outside entities, federal investigators, and media reports to shed light on problems that the PUC should have been focusing on.
Assemblyman Hill puts as much blame for the disaster on a lax PUC as pg&e.
This commission has failed the people of California, and especially the residents in my district, by your culture of complacency.
Thank you, Mr. Hill.
I believe the only way to change the culture of...
He especially singled out Commission President Michael Peavy, a former utility executive.
So I think the direction comes from the top, Mr. President, and I think that's where your leadership should be.
But you also managed to slur several hundred people at this commission in one fell swoop.
In the next few weeks, new Governor Jerry Brown will be able to appoint as many as 3 new commissioners. Consumer advocate Mindy Spatz says that would disempower the former governor's perceived pro-utility appointees.
Change direction on a commission that desperately needs change, to appoint more fair and balanced commissioners that will consider consumers' interests and not be beholden to the utility companies.
And that would mean that pg&e and the other utilities would face tough, stepped-up regulation that they haven't seen in many years. Reporting live from a still very wounded neighborhood in San Bruno, consumer editor Tom Vacar, KTVU Channel 2 News.